Today our topic is the best lessons from the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. His book, Meditations, is a collection of his thoughts and reflections on life, virtue, and how to live well. Even though it was written almost 2,000 years ago, his ideas are still very useful today. Let's explore some of the best lessons from his work and how they can help us in our daily lives. The first lesson is about focusing on what you can control. Marcus Aurelius believed that much of life is outside our control. The weather, other people's actions, and even many of our own emotions are not things we can always change. But what we can control is how we respond to these things. For example, if someone insults you, you can't control what they say, but you can control whether you get angry or not. You can choose to stay calm and not let their words bother you. This idea is very powerful because it helps us stop wasting energy on things we cannot change. Instead, we can focus on what we can do, like improving ourselves and being kind to others. Another important lesson is about accepting change. Life is always changing, and Marcus Aurelius reminds us that this is natural. Nothing stays the same forever. People come and go, situations change, and even our own bodies grow older. Instead of fighting against change, we should accept it and learn to adapt. For example, if you lose your job, it can feel like the end of the world. But change can also bring new opportunities. Maybe this is a chance to find a better job or learn a new skill. By accepting change, we can move forward instead of feeling stuck in the past. Marcus Aurelius also teaches us about the importance of living in the present moment. Many of us spend too much time worrying about the future or regretting the past. But the only moment we truly have is now. Worrying about what might happen tomorrow or feeling guilty about what happened yesterday only takes away from the joy we can feel today. For example, if you are spending time with friends or family, try to really be there with them. Don't let your mind wander to other things. Enjoy the moment because it will not last forever. Another lesson is about being kind and fair to others. Marcus Aurelius believed that we are all part of the same human family. Even though people may look different or have different opinions, we are all connected. This means we should treat others with respect and kindness, even if they are not kind to us. For example, if someone is rude to you, try to understand why they might be acting that way. Maybe they are having a bad day or going through a hard time. Instead of responding with anger, show them compassion. This does not mean you have to let people treat you badly, but it does mean you can choose to respond with dignity and grace. Marcus Aurelius also talks about the importance of self-discipline. He believed that to live a good life, we must learn to control our desires and emotions. This does not mean we should never feel happy or sad, but it does mean we should not let our emotions control us. For example, if you feel angry, take a moment to calm down before you act. If you feel lazy, remind yourself of your goals and push yourself to work harder. Self-discipline helps us make better choices and stay focused on what really matters. Another lesson is about the value of humility. Marcus Aurelius was one of the most powerful men in the world as the Roman emperor, but he never let his power go to his head. He believed that no matter how successful or important we become, we should always stay humble. Remember that everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and no one is perfect. For example, if you achieve something great, don't brag about it. Instead, be grateful for the opportunity, and remember that there is always more to learn. Humility helps us stay grounded and connected to others. Marcus Aurelius also teaches us about the importance of perseverance. Life is not always easy, and we will face many challenges. But we should never give up. Even when things are hard, we can keep going and do our best. For example, if you are struggling with a difficult task, don't quit. Take a break if you need to, but then come back and try again. Perseverance helps us overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. Another lesson is about the power of gratitude. Marcus Aurelius believed that we should focus on what we have, not what we lack. Even in difficult times, there are always things to be grateful for. For example, if you are healthy, have a place to live, or have people who care about you, these are all things to appreciate. Gratitude helps us stay positive and reminds us of the good things in life. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. He believed in the idea of a universal order, where everything is connected. This means that our actions have an impact on the world around us. For example, if you are kind to someone, it can make their day better, and they might be kind to someone else. Small actions can create a ripple effect. This idea encourages us to think about how we can contribute to the world in a positive way. Another lesson is about the importance of learning from others. Marcus Aurelius believed that everyone we meet can teach us something, even if they are very different from us. For example, if someone is very patient, you can learn from their example. If someone makes a mistake, you can learn from their experience. By staying open to learning, we can grow and improve ourselves. Marcus Aurelius also teaches us about the importance of integrity. He believed that we should always try to do the right thing, even when it is hard. For example, if you see someone being treated unfairly, speak up for them. If you make a promise, keep it. Integrity means being honest and doing what you believe is right, even if no one is watching. This helps us build trust with others and feel good about ourselves. Finally, Marcus Aurelius reminds us that life is short. We don't know how much time we have, so we should make the most of it. This means focusing on what really matters, like our relationships, our values, and our goals. Don't waste the time on things that don't add meaning to your life. For example, instead of spending hours watching TV or scrolling through social media, spend time with loved ones or work on a project that inspires you. Life is precious, and we should use it wisely. In conclusion, the lessons from the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius are timeless. They teach us how to live with purpose, kindness, and strength. By focusing on what we can control, accepting change, living in the present, and treating others with respect, we can create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. These ideas may be simple, but they are not always easy to follow. It takes practice and effort to live by these principles. But if we try, we can become better people and make the world a better place. So take these lessons to heart and see how they can help you in your own life. Remember, the journey of self-improvement never ends, and every small step counts.